As Dabrowski is basically the godfather of understanding the emotional and internal side of this. He developed the theory of positive disintegration.
Which is a very intense name for a theory.
It is, but the piece of his work that really sticks with people and what Seeing focuses on is the concept of overexcitabilities, or OEs.
Now, overexcitability just as a word sounds like a bad thing. Like you've had way too much coffee and you can't sit still.
Yeah, the translation from Polish to English is a bit clunky, unfortunately. In the original, it means something closer to superstimulatability.
Superstimulatability. So meaning what exactly?
It means your nervous system literally has a lower threshold for firing. It takes less input to get a reaction, and the reaction you get is much stronger than average.
The Sinning research breaks this down into 5 specific areas, and I want to go deep on these because I have a strong feeling you listening are going to start self-diagnosing as we go through this list. The first one is psychomotor.
Right, so psychomotor OE is the physical energy. It's the kid who literally cannot sit in the chair, the adult who has to pace back and forth while they're on a phone call.
It's rapid speech impulsive actions, right?
Yes, a surplus of energy that just has to be discharged somehow.
But wait a second, how is that not just ADHD? Because that sounds exactly like hyperactivity.
That is the million-dollar question, and frankly, misdiagnosis is rampant here. Essing points out that the difference often lies in the focus.
Okay, how so?
Well, a gifted kid with psychomotor OE can focus that intense energy when they're actually interested in something. They can sit entirely still for 6 hours building a complex Lego Death Star because their brain is engaged.
Oh, I see. Whereas an ADHD brain struggles with that.
Typically, yes. An ADHD brain often struggles to maintain focus, even when the task is interesting due to executive function deficits. But from the outside, looking at a bored kid in a classroom, they look absolutely identical.
That's fascinating. Okay, so that's the body, the psychomotor. What about the senses? The second one is sensual OE.
This one is essentially the Princess and the Pea syndrome. It's a massively heightened experience of sensory input,
Yeah.
and it tends to be binary. It's either absolute ecstasy or absolute torture.
Give me the torture side first. What does that look like?
Clothing tags, the seam on the inside of a sock, the faint hum of a refrigerator in the next room that literally no one else can hear.
Oh, man. I knew a kid growing up who absolutely could not wear jeans. He flat out refused. It had to be soft sweatpants only every single day.
That is classic sensual OE. And think about the social cost of that, right? You get labeled as high maintenance or spoiled. People say just wear the jeans. It's not a big deal.
But to them, it is a big deal.
To them, it genuinely feels like sandpaper rubbing on raw skin. It's not a preference. It's a sensory assault. But you have to flip it, too, because the ecstasy side is just as intense.
Right. The 70 article mentioned they get immense pleasure from things, too.
Yes, these are the people who can be moved to actual tears by the texture of a sculpture or a specific chord progression in a piece of music. They extract more pleasure from the physical world, but they pay for it by experiencing way more pain.
Wow.